What's going on, Sagittarius? Welcome to my channel. We're about to jump into your energy. This goes out to sun, moon, and rising, singles, couples, men and women. Cross watchers are welcome. The Make-A-Wish card. And also some time for some vulnerability and healing. Rebirth and fertility comes after that, so it's best to start the healing process. Don't worry, it's not going to be a process that is overwhelming. It's going to be something that goes nice and slow, smooth, so forth and so on, but it will require vulnerability. So look to the stars as you go through the healing, Sagittarius, woman or man. When you go through the process of healing, that allows you to anchor in new creative energies that you can take. Well, let me rephrase that. When you heal, you integrate, and that allows you to use a lot of current energy that you are gearing towards getting through every day or trying to heal, so forth and so on. And you can gear that towards creating your own reality, your new reality, not your own reality. But your new reality, your new world, the new you, a rebirth. I sense a passionate rebirth coming from this, but also it's going to take some work from your end. It's just not going to be, a rebirth and bada bing, bada boom. It's not going to come out already pre-done. It's going to be a blank canvas. So remember, you got the whole world in your hands. So that's a good thing. Many of you are kind of in the phase of not opening yourself up on a mundane level to people. And I sense for quite a few this has to do with some spiritual work that you're doing, so forth and so on. Things that you're gearing towards that are going to benefit you in the long run. And most people might see you as a Scrooge McDuck sort of individual or a closed off, selfish individual. But I don't pick up the actual selfish energy. I pick up a energy of self-preservation, so forth and so on. And sometimes that's good to have. Sometimes it is about you and you only. So if people view you like that, always remember that there's going to be people that view you the way that they want to view you, no matter how you act. So if you need to go into self-preservation for a little bit, then go right ahead. You're doing what you feel is best for your well-being, spiritually as well as on a mundane level. But I also did hear emotionally, so that's a good thing. Many of you are processing things like that. Maybe quite a few have been leaning towards the universe or your guides, your deities, so forth and so on, only for things not to work or to blow up in your face, or just not, just didn't manifest. Well, sometimes that does happen. You weren't so much led down a wrong path. You are always placed on the way to pick yourself back up and to refill your cups and to get right back at it. You've always had that place where you could sit down and go through healing, but I'm sensing that maybe things not going directly in your favor might have caused a bit of disgruntled emotions within self. But don't worry, because you do have the cups to fill back up. Sometimes going down a path or something that a guides, goddess, God leads you down can be in reality one that you feel is going to manifest a blessing, but then it doesn't, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. They're leading you through the veils of illusions. They're leading you to face your own inner beings, so forth and so on. So don't think that things did not manifest the way that they were supposed to. You didn't hear wrong. Your guides and deities or whoever it is that you connect with did not abandon you. Things just happen for a reason when it comes to the spiritual realm. A few of you had the tower moment. When you thought you were going to have the Ten of Pentacles, but in reality, the tower moment made way for progress. Now, due to this tower moment exploding and causing a very unhappy moment, it would be good to go within self and to just see if you can gain the gnosis or the lesson that you learned from that, because I am picking up that paved the way for progress. I'm going to be honest, the universal realm, or whatever you choose to call it, doesn't always work exactly how we want it to. In fact, it can be delays and heartbreak. But also, usually those delays and heartbreak are nothing more than clearing the way for your ships to actually come in. You just have to do some of a hanged man vibe and just look at it from a different perspective and a different angle. Your hard work has paid off. Things just don't always manifest the way that you want. Every time you have a tower moment, you're given the opportunity to tap back into this, which is the Fool energy. And if you've allowed the tower moment to fully do what it was going to do, it can actually help you connect deeper to your ancestors, gods, goddesses, etc., or just your own intuition, which is a good thing. That can lead you to the Empress energy or the Emperor energy, etc., etc., etc. Like I said, Empress energy. And for those that are curious, I normally don't put it like that, but someone might be feeling that Empress. So when you step into that Empress energy, don't be surprised. And when you come out flossing your Nine of Pentacles, so forth and so on, that you don't have someone that comes along that might actually add a little something to your realm, and then you two manifest the Ten of Pentacles together. And the reason that that would manifest so easily is because this person coming to you, or people, or energy, or whatever you connect with, isn't going to be a fix-me-up project. They're going to be where they need to be. They're going to be where you need to be. You all have choices, but you choose to kick it with one another, which is good. It beats the whole fix-me-up process. And I'm not saying you can't work together to help better one another, but there is a difference between working together and just, well, that's not good. Many of you have taken time to face your fears. And for those who resonate with this, try not to be up all night worried too much about it, okay? Things usually pan out, things usually pan out the way that they're meant to pan out, and it's usually good. It just, when you're going through it, you're going through it, but things usually do pan out. So try not to be up at night worried too much about all that. I know it might be hard to sleep sometimes, but try to just stay grounded. Ritual cleansing baths, so forth and so on. And actually, this might sound crazy, but ask for a transition or ask for a death cycle so you can phase this old stuff out, which is something that you want to do so you can make way for the new things, such as your harvest. Yeah, because if you keep worrying too much about something you can't control, you could actually walk into the Ten of Swords, which isn't good. That's the total betrayal, but I don't pick up it being someone that actually betrays you. You know how your thoughts go crazy sometimes? Kind of like that. So try not to, let it get to you too much. All right, let's wrap this up. Yeah, try not to stay too closed off to things. Allow healing to come forth. I do sense that quite a few of you are binded off by choice, which is understandable. We've all been there. We all do that every now and then. But understand that you might have to come out of that binding energy so you don't end up in that Ten of Swords energy, which is not a good energy to be in. It's the ultimate betrayal. Yeah, come out allow the healing process to happen so you can come out of those emotional turmoils and get into the vibes of healing and land into that lover's energy. And as I said in the beginning with the star card, it's going to be Very, 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 very slow but vulnerable healing. Okay, don't worry, it's not going to smack you across the forehead region. So I think that's all I got for you. I'm gonna leave it right here. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell so you be notified when I upload a new video. All right, and peace.